It is Sunday, March the 8th, 2026 at 10:16 at night. I shuffled the deck very well. I'm going to go ahead and cut it. And I'm going to ask the question, were there more than one person that committed this crime against Miss Nancy? The reason I'm asking that is because there's a theory going around that this is a Lone Ranger, somebody who had it in for Savannah, and they snatched the mama because they wanted to get Savannah's attention. They pretty much stopped her from going to the Olympics, right? And this Lone Ranger, some people say if it is a Lone Ranger, that Miss Nancy could definitely be alive because he would be trying to keep her alive. And the only reason why he hasn't appeared to say, I have her, is because things got so hot. You know, the media's there and all this stuff. So we pulled the 7 of Wands. Perseverance, defense, standing strong. Is it more than one person? I pulled cards probably 3 nights ago and I got the 3 of Pentacles, which told me that there's more than one. But we'll see what the cards say again. It's been a few days. Ace of Wands. The ace usually means yes. But let's see if we have some more to confirm. And remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. We're not trying to predict anything over here. We're not accusing anybody of anything over here. We're just trying to learn how to read these cards, okay? So lovers mean there's a partnership. Yes, there were more than one people who did this. So I don't think that Lone Ranger thing is gonna fly. I almost wish that it was though, because then, you know, when the person said they have hope that Miss Nancy is alive, I was like, yes, finally somebody that says this. And this was like a retired LAPD detective on a show that I was watching. Justice. I feel like we're going to get justice for Miss Nancy, but I want her to be alive. 6 of Swords. Departure and moving to calmer waters. This is after they've done battle. And now they're packing up their swords and leaving to go to some calmer waters to rest up to do battle again. Does it mean this guy or girl, whoever did it, is trying to move to calmer waters? The World. This is about completion, fulfillment, and travel. Now, completion could mean they did her in. The job is complete, right? And they're traveling elsewhere. Funny how we got the moving the calmer waters and the traveling afterwards. But the question was, is it more than one? And I think it's safe to say yes, it was more than one. Okay? I've shuffled sufficiently. And how do I know this? Because I just felt like stop shuffling. That's how I know, right? And we're going to ask. Hey, Joshy. I like how my son's trying to walk and lift his foot so he doesn't drag his feet. Not like his dad. He'll drag his feet when I'm taping.
I want that steak to go bad, so I was going to make a little sandwich out of it.
Smell it first, make sure it's not bad. Hey, what question should I ask about Miss Nancy, Josh? I haven't asked in a while if she's still alive. You think I should ask that?
I mean, yeah.
Do I ask it differently? Like, is she okay, guys? On this side of the ground, not on the other side. Let's see. Put that one down. I think I'll do 5. Move some.
Dry every time.
Wasn't that your pajamas? That girl was walking in the Walmart parking lot in?
Oh yeah.
That girl had no shame.
I haven't seen her in a while. That's unfortunate if that's true.
5 of Pentacles. This is about poverty, hardship, financial loss. Okay. 4 of Wands. This is about celebration, homecoming, community. The World. Didn't we just get that in that thing and I shuffled? Completion, fulfillment, travel. Again, completion could mean Completion could mean the job is done and she's gone. The Empress. Abundance, fertility, Mother Earth, nature. I'm going to say Mother instead of Mother Earth. Do you see any death card here, guys? No, right? Still building. Dedication, hard work. Huh. I'm going to ask if Miss Nancy knows what's happening to her and if she's choosing not to come forward. Which I don't know why she would do that. But that's just something that popped into my head. Let's shuffle again, guys. I totally forgot to look what was hidden underneath the deck. And look, Justice. Justice came up again. You see how we can't control these cards that come up, guys? Whatever's happened to her, she's gonna get justice. So let's shuffle the card and ask another question. The question is she nearby? Like within a 2 to 5 mile radius. Remember one time I got like 5 to 10 mile radius in my intuition? I was trying to do that thing again where I close my eyes and look to see Miss Nancy. I don't know if that's remote viewing. I don't think it is. Just me using my intuition. By daydreaming, I would say. And I did it several times and I got no kind of images. I'll be honest with you. Nothing. And then I was doing it today and I kept getting this image. I can't quite clearly define it yet. I'm going to do it tonight when I lay down or maybe early in the morning when I wake up when my brain is not as tired. But I started to get like I was seeing the wallpaper on the wall of the room that she's in. And I was seeing, you know, those old-timey lamps that look like, you know, the kind that they make it out of a leg with the spike heel shoes on it, and how the top of those look kind of droopy. I just saw the top. I didn't see the bottom with the spike heel and the legs. And I saw one of those old-time recliner where it has that thing on the side where you put newspaper. After I did the reading and went to bed, I did a search to try to find pictures of the things that I saw in my mind, and I found the lamp right away, the one with the leg and the shoes and the shade with the fringe on it, but I could not find what I thought was the recliner. I searched extensively back into the 1970s and the 1980s and couldn't find any recliner that matched what I thought I was seeing. So that's when I realized I did not see a recliner, because all I saw was the storage unit where they keep the newspapers and the magazines. You would see this in a lot of older people's homes, right? So I found this. A table. It's a side table with a lamp attached to it, and then the part for the newspaper and the magazine. So I don't know if what I'm seeing is correct, guys. I just closed my eyes and I just relaxed and I said, show me, you know, where's Miss Nancy? Sometimes I see nothing. I'd say 99% of the time I see nothing. And then there's other times when I'll just see like a room and the different things that I've described to you guys. So I don't know what that is. I don't think I'm psychic. I don't think I'm remote viewing. I'm just trying everything to like activate every gift that God has given me, okay? So let's get back into the video. Really weird, right? And keep in mind, I don't know if I'm just imagining things. 7 of Pentacles, the question was, is she near? Patience, investment, growth, harvest. How am I going to know the answer to this with tarot, guys? 5 of Pentacles again. Why these cards keep coming up after I shuffle? It's about loss. Who losing money? Judgment. We got justice at first. Now we get judgment. Child. Whoever did this to her, I'm sorry for them. I pity the fool. The 4 of Cups. Apathy, boredom, disconnected. Is she depressed?
Right.
If she's alive, she might be depressed.
Makes sense, right?
Right? 6 of Cups. Nostalgia, childhood memories, innocence. She's gone back into her children's childhood. Or maybe her own. Some people were saying, don't take your eye off the brother, which is Miss Nancy's son. That's the ex-military guy.
Yeah.
The former military, well, retired military. They don't like for you to say former detective, former FBI, former military. Because they say once you're detective, you're always a detective. Once you're a soldier, you're always a soldier. So they want you to say retired. because they, you know. So the Hermit. Do these cards tell us if she's nearby? That was the question, right? Is she within a 2-mile radius from her house? 2 to 5? Let's say 2 to 5. Honestly, I don't know. From these cards that I pulled, I don't know what the answer would be. If this would tell me she's nearby. But intuitively, I don't feel like she's 50 miles away from home or 100 miles away from home. I don't even think she's more than 10 miles away from home. And I think she's being moved from house to house. And I feel like the FBI has eyes on some of this. They're just not telling us. You would hope, right? You would hope. So what's the question we want to ask? Is she choosing to stay away? Is that what we want to ask? Let's shuffle again. For this one, we're going to do a full Celtic cross. Asking if she has the option to really be free of her captors. Set it down. I have to set it down because, you know, I have to move some. The challenge. The foundation. In the past, which is the recent past. Overarching energy. Oh no, oh no, no, I messed up. No, I have the foundation, I didn't mess up, okay. Future, immediate future. Internally. Externally. Hopes and fears. Outcome. And then hidden underneath it all. And let's flip them over. Ooh, I'm feeling hot right now. I hope I don't have a fever. The signifier of, oh Jesus, Lord have mercy. Joshua, guess what the signifying card is? Josh.
The one you hit, 6 of Swords order?
8 of Swords.
There you go.
Which means self-imposed restriction. Why does this card keep coming up? She has the option to leave. She's imposing this restriction on her own self. I feel like she's trying to protect somebody. It might be a close family member. And not necessarily the daughter and the son-in-law, but maybe like a grandniece or something. The challenge is the 9 of Cups, which is about fulfillment, satisfaction, gratitude, and luxury. Why is that a challenge? She could be living in her luxurious home, right? The foundation is the 9 of Pentacles, which is self-sufficiency, luxury, and rewards and plenty. What the hell do these cards mean? 7 of Wands, perseverance, defense, standing strong. That's in the past. Let's see why that was in the past. The overarching energy. Don't we get this a whole lot? About the expansion, progress, looking ahead. She's hopeful? Or is that me being hopeful? Girl, I don't see how Miss Nancy could be alive, but God, you know what I mean? Queen of Pentacles is the immediate future, nurturing, resourceful, and practical. Who the hell is this? Why is Savannah and them not looking for their mom? I'd be walking the street along with the streamers and the other people looking for my mom, right? The High Priestess, this is internally. There's intuition, mystery, inner wisdom, and secrets. There's a lot of secrets in this family, guys. And then externally is the Hanged Man. Everything is paused. Huh. Hopes and fears, the Star. Healing, guidance, inspiration, and hope. She still has hope. Dear God, let her be alive. Page of Wands is the outcome. When I get the court cards, I don't understand them all the time. I'll be honest. Enthusiasm, exploration, and free spirit. Is she trying to escape? Was Miss Nancy trying to escape her life? Or do these cards tell us about somebody else? Because I asked about her. 2 of Wands, it's about planning, decision, discovery, crossroads. Is she going to make a decision and say, okay, niece, nephew, cousin, whoever this close person that has her. You know what? It might not even be her immediate family. It might be somebody she met at the church. Somebody she met in the supermarket that she was mentoring. And that person snapped and decided, I want Miss Nancy's gold and her money and stuff. I'm gonna gather me up a posse and we're gonna get her. And she's probably convincing them, hey, I can get you lesser time. Don't do this. Don't harm me. Come on, I could talk for you. Right? Oh, this one, you want to fall. Am I just like grasping at straws, guys? Comment below if you think I am. We asked a lot of questions again tonight, didn't we? And I'm still very hopeful that Miss Nancy Guthrie is alive, that she has control of the situation more than we can imagine, and that she is negotiating with her captors as we speak to release her so she can come home safely, and maybe she'll even beg for mercy for her captors. I'm going to leave you guys with this one, guys. I don't know if I'm going to put my face on camera for tomorrow, so let me show you the date and the time, 10:37, and it's March the 8th, okay? So you know when I read this. I'm doing it this way because if it ends up where she's not with us anymore, we want to know what day that happened. Because every other card reader I know, you know, and mediums and stuff, they're like, oh, I'm talking to her on the other side. Oh yeah, she's not here. But she can never tell him where she's at though, right? At least I'll let you guys know when I don't know what the heck I'm reading. Guys, hold on to hope with me. Father God, let Miss Nancy Guthrie be alive. Let her have control of the situation. Let her successfully negotiate with them to let her loose so she can come home safely. And the world can have something to rejoice. I say the world because this is international. My dad, my uncle, and all of them are watching this in Belize too, guys. Touch and agree with me on that prayer, guys. Let her come home safely. I saw JLR Investigates today. I've been watching all day. And somebody came in the chat and said that Miss Nancy is in witness protection program. I'm like, Joshua's like, self-imposed restriction, mommy. Oh my God. I'll see you guys in the next one.